So part 7, Grandma got me saying parts, and I don't care. I said she just want to go ahead and do it. And Grandma said we got to straighten up our posture. You know, we used to be like, you know what, straight back. And even my sister Donna, please, her back is still straight. She like, I always had amazing posture. And she did. I said, yeah. I said she got a fake sister that's a Christian named Donna. And she be getting it in too. And I said, don't she? But she don't talk to her either. See? I don't talk to a lot of people. Because you know what? They ain't good for me. And for anybody to sit up here and try to request somebody to communicate with somebody about somebody else, I said, can't nobody vouch for her. I said, that reputation is ironclad. And I said, ain't that the truth? I said, call the mayor of Minnesota and communicate with him too. And I said, ain't that the truth? I think the mayor of Minnesota know this one. And he like, yeah, they trying to hold you, boo. Bring my heavy hitter back. The mayor of Minnesota say this is not what it do. Oh, so y'all need to request this and that. I said, y'all stalkerish mother pluckers want somebody to do what? I said, ain't that the truth? I said, these are the biggest stalkers in the world. I said, you want a what and then that? I said, you know what, mama? Let me figure something out. I said, even my son is looking like, these are some weirdos, baby. I said, don't we know it? Sure. I ain't never heard none of this stuff. And me, I be analyzing things and be like, you know what? Even that green tea pill said, I'm going to be so much better in about 2 minutes. And you going to have to do this and do that and all this other stuff. And that's good, boo. Sometimes even these green tea pills will catch you off guard. But my middle son, he be like, yeah, I like them. And I'm going to need some more. My middle son is crazy. He is. But he crazy in a good way. He has a lot of oomph in him, you know. And that's the one that I could really, you know what, just let my hair down with. And he's an amazing son. And he knows that too. And God said, ain't that the truth? I said, change ain't in the air. And they losing their mind because you know what? Doing drugs ain't cute, boo. And me, you need an aspirin and I don't share. Grandma said she ain't sharing nothing.